MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitch as a lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Kevin Santos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Rodriguez has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career. And in that time, he struck out more than 1,600 batters.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Peter McDermott. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Craig Hum will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Mark Holden, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. This is popped up. Adair waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gonzalez, a runner at second with one away. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Alford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2 balls, no strikes. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Standing in, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Guy Adair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, Clinton Vetter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Vetter is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in a day game. His first 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Into the box now, Brady Babcock, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Doug Layton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's Addison Russell, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Here's another 2-2. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in, Chad Pinder. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So striding forward now, Gustavo Gonzalez to try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but That swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McDermott is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Tim Lehman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Craig Crum. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. The next to bat for St. Louis, Kevin Santos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready with another 0-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Sliding into the box, Carlton Abraham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Cards lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and here comes the first baseman, Mark Holden. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And No chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Bolden isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Alford. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. So in now for Chicago, Doug Layton will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Addison Russell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's wide, 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he fouls this one off. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Chin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
At the plate now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Gustavo Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
4 runs here in this half inning. Count still full. 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Cubbies are in front 4-0. Digging in now, Peter McDermott. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in, Guy Adair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Clinton Vetter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Gustavo Gonzalez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And it's fouled away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Mark Holden. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop. How about that? 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Tim Lehman. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here it comes. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Dan Roberts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Santos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. Strike one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Henry Batista is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Balfour. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
In now, Doug Layton. Popped him up. Vetter shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Addison Russell. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home.
3 balls. No.
Chad Pinder, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chad Pinder is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball and a strike.
1-0.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. So coming to the plate, Kevin Santos will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Carlton Abraham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Holden over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Peter McDermott. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Gallo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Alexis Alonso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Santos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Mark Holden. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Santiago Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Santiago Lopez.
Leading off the inning, Gustavo Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's outside.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Guy Adair. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Set to deliver on 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Clinton Vetter is on deck. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. A runner at first with no outs here. And, oh, strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping up now, Clinton Vetter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Brady Babcock, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Russell Richardson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now at the plate, Tim Lehman and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat, and a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll They'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Aaron Alford. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. In for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So now to the plate, Doug Layton. And that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Manuel Rosales is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Santos. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. In now, Carlton Abraham. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a...
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Josh Ibarra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. First pitch coming, here it is. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Chad Pinder. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Cyrus Weiss will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. One and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-zip. Miguel Sanchez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Peter McDermott. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Gustavo Gonzalez is on deck. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And it's fouled away. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gustavo Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Another payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out in the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Guy Adair. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Clinton Vetter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to short. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Six 0 the final shutout score today. The Cubs take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Eduardo Rodriguez takes home the win. Craig Hrum was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 9 hits.